one of the NFL. And we'll see the Cowboys, leader at quarterback. He's not afraid to throw it. Second in the NFL in touchdowns. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders, and it's all up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy. Purdy on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 22-yard line.
Go! Trying again, following the set. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. On the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. But the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. And that's completed right side. And he is finally out of bounds right on the opponent's 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Working inside the red zone. Finds a man right side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders and their running back about to get back to work. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it'll be second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. He's on the move. Steps up, and he's running with it. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter.
God.
Still has some space inside the 35.
You fucking nigga.
Touchdown, Washington.
Look at this bullshit. Come on, motherfucker. Yo, come. Yo. Wow.
The Commanders cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jair Brown. From the 34. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. To throw it on first down. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Trying to work quickly now. 2nd and 4. Short pass caught by his tight end. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. 3rd and goal, right back to him. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set. 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker.
Fucking
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now with Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
He's got it inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Purdy throwing here on first. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Second down now, 7 to go. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. To throw again, it's Purdy. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap for Purdy. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too.
Fucking bullshit.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cowboys have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He lofts it deep left.
What the fuck
And
is...
the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. We need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding.
Yeah, something like
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Catch made over the middle. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. They're going for this. Taking a deep shot here. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying again following the set. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. So now, here's 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. He's looking deep once again.
Oh,
and
motherfucker.
It's intercepted. Juked by a man, and now he's in the clear. And the Commanders are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's already scored once this game. Something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Cut out left. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hand off to the back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They're working quickly here. Another carry for him. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Back now, pressure on its way. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 16. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here. To throw here on 1st down. He brings it in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. That's caught in stride by Rice.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 49-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He's driving some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see has room down the left sideline. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter.
Okay, break.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Set, go.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. 3rd down coming. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds.
What?
How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Purdy throwing here on 1st. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And he's brought down for a loss. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Here's 2nd and 11. Throw left side, complete. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Complete out to the right. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down from the red zone. Has it down close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. The Commanders headed back out on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. And the Cowboys have the football just a tick beyond midfield at the 49.
This is something that goes beyond just doing homework and being prepared. This performance right here is one of the greatest we will ever see from a defensive player. Only 2 men in league history have ever...
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Commanders pick this one up. And Washington finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders trail by 22 now. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Plowing up the middle. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. They give it to him again. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Now on 2nd and 10. It is cut left side. And that will not be enough for a first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's taken in by Washington. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders trying to do some window dressing. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, shot.
Purdy on 1st down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Rolling left, buying some time. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Purdy to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the returns, but it is still a turnover.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock you free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the
Man, y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna block for me? What the fuck?
It's a loss on the play. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys.
Fellas,
And for the
what the fuck is that
Commanders,
shit?
a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Oh, some bullshit.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception.
If I was in the cover too, there's somebody that
As soon as he
fucking shit
realized the
shit
hit wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure.
Oh my god, these niggas ain't even fucking block for me.
On 4th down as they force the turnover.
Fellas, Wow.
Hey, I am all for aggression.
Wow.
You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to
He
wonder
said,
here,
fuck
Kate,
me.
after being denied
Wow.
once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And that's the record. His 5th interception of this ball game. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road.